all customers, the carts are meant for shopping. Do not ride the cart.
What's up?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
You wanna play a game?
Okay, sure. Which one to play?
21 questions.
Alright. You go first.
Okay. Where are we going? This is like...
You know I can't tell you that. You're gonna love it. You really are. Plus, you just wasted your first question. And it's my turn now. Do you remember how we met?
Yeah, of course I remember how we met. I went to a party. I was dancing by myself, and when I looked over, you were there, and you came over to dance with me, and the rest was history.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But do you remember our first date?
Of course I remember. I showed up to this dinner spot. I was wearing my favorite outfit. Nothing too fancy. I sat down for a table and waited 30 minutes for you. You were late, but I bet you don't remember that. I thought about leaving 3 different times while I was waiting for you. I said to myself, okay, 5 more minutes and I'm walking out. It's a dub. But that's when you walked in. You were wearing this beautiful tan coat. I remember the look on your eyes when I put your coat on the chair. It was magical. I know that you don't believe in love at first sight. Man, that look was all too for me. And then, of course, the rest of the dinner was fire from there.
I have to admit that I wasn't quite that into you, but by the end of the night, your humor had gotten to me.
What can I say?
Quite the charmer. How do you know you're in love? Like, had you ever been in love before?
I love you.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, had you been in love before me?
Ain't it my turn now?
Yeah, just answer that.
Okay. I mean, romantically, yes. You're my first love. I mean, I've been in relationships, but you're the first person I can say I've been in love with. You know, like, love to me can mean many things. Okay, so obviously, we love our mothers, right? Love can be everlasting, but it can also exist in small moments. You can love right now, and hate tomorrow. Love can be a musician, enjoying his craft, performing his music. Or it can be a listener, enjoying an album created by a musician.
Okay.
You can have the same amount of passion for an album as you do for a person. You can have as intimate of moments with an album or a film as you can with a person. Arguably. The best things in life come from a place of love. Kobe, Spike, Ronald, Pharrell. They would all do what they do for free because they love it.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, I got my heart broken sophomore year of high school. There's your answer.
You still love me more than you love the Outkast album, though, right?
Of course. But I really do love that shit, though.
Ugh. Whatever.
It's right up here. This is it.
It's beautiful.
You know of the ant theory?
No. What's that?
So basically, it's like killing life isn't that hard if it's interrupting your way of living. The concept is you can kill an ant or even a whole colony of ants and not feel anything because they're interrupting your peace and disturbing your way of life. You couldn't coexist.
Huh. Okay, so basically, it's easy for you to kill something if it gets in your way of living.
Somewhat. So my take on it is this, like, basically, that's what Earth is going through right now. Like, humans have just fucked Earth to a point where Earth has decided that humans are disturbing the way of life here.
Huh. Yeah, maybe, but it's ecological systems are being destroyed along with the humans. But then again, I guess that's the way America has felt about Black people all along.
Yeah.
I swear, dude, like, being Black in America is like, I don't know, it's like having your power taken from you every day in the most implicit of ways. And the crazy thing is, I used to not even notice. I remember in my African American history studies class, we watched Ethnic Notions, and I was dumbfounded. Like, I couldn't believe that it took me 18 years to realize all the ways that we have been programmed and just conditioned to think that we're less than, you know?
Shit. I always knew that I was Black. I come from a place where there weren't any white people around. So I learned early on that we weren't going to fit in on the other side unless we conformed to what they wanted us to be. But we're so much more than that, though. We can be anything. Teachers, writers, lovers, givers.
Yeah, you're right. I remember I used to get called whitewash a lot. And the worst part was I wasn't being anything other than myself. And besides that term being awful and offensive and racist, it's just another way for people to police blackness, you know? Like, what does it mean if I were to be acting white? And then what would my behavior be if I were acting black, you know?
Exactly. Black people come in a million shades and forms.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish that I hadn't grown up in a community of people who didn't look like me, you know? And I'm grateful. I'm really appreciative that my parents worked hard so that I could get into schools that were considered the best. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. Like, you have to do way more work to figure out your identity. And then when you figure it out, you're able to realize how you're being perceived by members of your community and members outside of your community.
Yeah. I wouldn't say understanding our place in American society was immediate for me either. I remember when I was 16, I was staying in South Central at my grandma's crib. I was walking home from Roscoe's with a couple of my homies. It was fun, you know, we were having fun. The front door is always locked, so I usually go in through the sliding glass door behind the fence. So I jumped the fence and go inside. I sat down and started watching the golfing fashion show on my laptop. You know, regular Sunday afternoon. It was chill. My one homie was in the back, about to shower. My other homie was making beats. And then all of a sudden, we hear this loud banging at the door. Come out with your hands up. And I'm tripping, like, what the hell? So me and my homie get up from our comfortable positions and check on the door. And it's 15 cops with AK-47 looking guns pointed right at us. Handguns too. So we come out, and they go in and raid the whole spot until they find the homie in the bathroom. They put us in cuffs while I try to explain to them, this is my grandma's house. I come here every summer, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, they got in touch with my grandma and they let us go. I remember when my grandma got home, she was yelling at the cops, so mad, saying that she was going to move immediately. My parents found out and they started crying. It wasn't until a year or two afterwards that I realized how traumatic that event was. I was so sheltered, I didn't realize how bad we had it. Shit. If that had happened at my age now, they probably would have just shot me upon seeing me. dance?
Yeah.
Oh, the roof might cave in on this whole town. Or maybe someday it all burns down. The streets might flood with water that's standing up to your knee. But as long as we're here together, what's a tropic storm to me? Well, sometimes dancing's all a fella's got. Just moving with the lady